Welcome back to Rock and Roll High School. I'm your host Zill, and this is Oxygen Not Included. So I figured in this episode, I'm going to focus almost entirely on this area here. So we've got some good oxygen coming into here, which means these atmo suits will work. This whole area here really needs to be clear of natural gas. So the only natural gas should technically be this little area here, and not even in here. But sort of long-term goals, I'd like to dig down a bit and keep going, and then we can cut across sort of at the bottom where this polluted oxygen is, sort of skirting these big chlorine and hydrogen areas here. And I think I'm just going to remove that for now. That was going to be my mushroom farm. I think I'd like to get sort of around that, if I can. So we can sort of come out here and we can go down into whatever's going on down here, and it doesn't look, it's no massive temperature spikes, so they're 48 degrees, like something could be happening down there. 46, 40, 35, 34, 70, 73, 75, what? Whoa, 80? There's something pretty nasty going on down here. I think we kind of need to get down there at some point, maybe not straight away, given that this is completely blocked out, and this is the other thing that we need to sort of work on as well. Why are you walking so slow? You're not sore back, Harold. Don't you have a bed? Harold, you have a bed. There's no reason why you shouldn't be in that bed. Let's just quickly check here. Oh, hang on. Let's just not reject all. We have lost Josh, who's up there somewhere. There he is. Oh, okay. They've already buried him. I did build a tasteful memorial before, and they've already buried him, which is good. But Josh is gone, which means the brains of the outfit is now gone. We don't have enough beds for an 8th person anyway, because I removed all this. And was actually in the process of moving this up into there. So, medicine. So, let's put a couple of these in here. And oh, what is going on there? Oh, it's still got all this stuff connected. Let's just maybe we'll get rid of all that. Okay, because that's obviously not connected anyway, which is fine. Wires. So what I'd like to do, there's still a bit of power in that, so maybe if we just drop it into there and kill that and just give a little bit of boost. It won't last long, but if we can just sort of drain these power transformers, because they are pushing out so much heat right now. And we do have our water. It's not quite going all the way through, but how's that actually affecting? Yeah, it's not too bad. Generally heat's okay, and super cold there, which is great, because I'd like to get all this water and sort of, we can sit it under there, I think would be nice. And you can see it's getting, what's that? Yeah, hot, red, hot, like molten. Scorching? It's getting close enough. There's probably a volcano of some sort down there. And Harold's doing that. Where? Oh, that water came from there. That's fine. That is fine. Let me just... So I think we could probably get that fixed up as well. We don't need that. What we do need, I think, is to actually do this. And then maybe Maybe do a... maybe not that. We'll do that. So we'll dig through. This should all sort of slop together, which means we can get rid of that. Now, let's carefully watch them that they don't fall. Let's get all this in, and then... There's a ton of stuff down there. What is... Oh, I just heard something turn off. What's... Okay, that's that. 7 kilos of gold amalgam? Yeah, that's fine. Although, I don't know why I built it out of gold, to be honest. It could be a heat thing. Yeah, it's running pretty hot in that area. So I'm not too phased. So that's been closed off. You know, now that I've done it, kind of like maybe I shouldn't have completely closed that off. Let's go. Kind of need to remove... We'll remove all this. And you'll do the sloppening. Man, there's so much iron ore down there too. Let's get all that cleaned up just so it's easy for our dupes to get into it. Get rid of that. And what's that temperature? So the temperature is climbing already. Ooh. Ooh. Why did... Okay, so it is a power... We are having power issues. We do need to bring this one online, so let's boost that up. Which means... conductive wire. We're probably going to need conductive wire into there. And then we might as well do conductive wire into there. Ventilation... into there. And that to there. So that should be okay. That'll be our little project. I am kind of concerned that no one can actually get over there and dig all this up. So let's... Might as well do that. Get rid of that. Just to get rid of this. Just to give it a bit more room. This is cool. Is that you, Abe? That is Abe, who's on the night shift. Doing what Abes do. And yes, I think closing off the bottom of that was actually a silly idea. It's going to start... That temperature's going to rise. I think I'd rather have it maybe open a little bit. Just because this water in here should be colder as it pumps around. I thought this was done. Why is this... Okay, it has switched off. And we won't see it again for another 46 cycles. Does mean we're going to have to get this sorted out relatively quickly. So, let's go... How are we going to do this? So I kind of want them to sit up in there. Which means... I'll do that again. Line it up. So, okay, so it's pretty much along the where we had this ladder. Might do some mesh tiles. Come back out. Go mesh tiles. So we'll run a mesh tile all the way along there. We are going to need to do a liquid pump, and we'll knock that in there. Let's go... Oh, do we even need to do... Let's just start. We might as well start. Other concern I have is this power draw. So this is probably going to get to the sort of limits of its circuit. Yeah, it's getting up there. We might end up breaking some things. Is it really that bad? It is pretty terrible in there. This is coming up. We are not pushing enough oxygen down. Oh. Oh. That's good that that's kind of stopped. Maybe, just maybe, we could, maybe we need another hydrogen up here. Just knock that in, because that's getting pretty full. So we'll do that. We'll go, ventilation. So this is so much for me focusing almost entirely on that area down the bottom right. Alright. Let's do this. It's just like just an overflow. Now, cool. Let's just delete that. And we'll have someone come in just so we can pump all this up into there. Probably way too much for any number of, or for a large number of these wicked reservoirs. What's the maths on these? Store 5 ton. Just sort of eyeballing it. 5 would probably wouldn't be enough. Is this filling up with our ore and whatnot? It is. So it's 20 copper ore. That's amazing. Cool. So this. Oh. Just quickly pause that. I know why that's not working. Yeah, this is constantly running now, which is bad. We do want some automation to turn it off, because we're going to burn through all our natural gas, and we don't want that. Because this is probably, yeah, I'm guessing this is off now. This is all completely empty and full of chlorine and stuff. So we are kind of at that stage where we're scavenging. So if you could very quickly do our automation wire, and well, I turned it off, so that's fine. Oh, we got a break. Why? Yeah, I would prioritize that wire bridge, please. Probably pumping a little bit too much through it. Yeah, you can see that like that power just dropped. This was really full, and now it has dropped pretty quickly. That's all good there. It's night time, so we'll wait for that cycle to be complete. Josh, we are aware of. We didn't end up choosing anyone. Let's do that. Let's club a curative. And maybe Slime Lung. Maybe we can cure this with one of those curative tablets. Maybe. Alright, so the pressure's coming back. That's cool. It's just very, very slowly, and one of those horrible things that's happened. This should not be running all the time. I had some automation set up and then I removed it, so I think we probably should. Let's go ammo sensor and we'll do that. Yeah, let's just do that for now. We just need to just do a pressure. Pressure should solve that. Do we have that? That's cool. That's all working fine. If you're going to do that, then do that. Other thing we need to do is Trying to think of where we should put. We do need to pump all this natural gas into one of these, or all of these would be nice. Maybe just set it here, just as a we'll see what happens. Like, terribly scientific. Snip that across. Oh, let's not do that just yet. We'll go ventilation, gas filter, and yeah, right, we'll do that. The gas pump, and actually need to turn that around. There we go. Snip that in, and we'll go out. Just a little gas vent above it. It does mean we're going to draw in a bit more power with this thing. And it might actually be too high for them, so we'll put a ladder in here. And that should. Actually kind of curious to see if that'll work. We'll do some diagonals. What are you doing? What are you doing, Rowan? I don't know what your issue is. There is still slime lung floating around the place. I don't know why, because we've got these sort of set up doing what they do. Just little odd spots. So with that's going to be interesting. Slight. Right, so we've got 1,000 coal now, so I think that's actually come from these hatches, because we haven't found any while we're digging. And we're not using any coal, so that's interesting. Yep. Let's not do that. To be honest, I don't know why you do the bottom one. My eye would have focused on this one. But that's just me. Let's pump this up so I can get all this pumped in. And while I'm thinking about it, we need to have... Oh, where's the pipe gone? Oh, because we're kind of running it through. I'm not going to be able to do it. So we'll put that there. So basically what we're trying to do is that is the water pipe. So what we want to do is that when this finally runs out, this should kick in and start pumping everything up that we've sort of stored here in what's to be the new cold zone. This does mean, yeah, so that's sort of the only area where it's coming out. And maybe there, yeah, that'll be sort of a good start, I think. Wow, why would you? So this is running and not actually doing anything. Oh, it is. It's picked up a little bit of natural gas. Not a lot. Okay, that's cool. I was going to put some more automation there to detect the natural gas, but, you know, we don't need it. Now, we are going to need to sort of connect this back in. So that's another thing. Good grief. It's kind of like up there. Gas bridge going up. It is going up. It happens very rarely. I do get it right. So, get out of that view. This all needs to be fixed. So let's mark this as 7 maybe. Just so I can get all this done. I forgot how big these things are. There you can see the temperature's immediately dropped in this area. Which is great. Yeah, look at that. So once we start pumping this up here, it is going to chill it down, which is going to be super helpful because we are using that water to cool the base, and it's kind of dumb to circulate water when it's sitting at like 15 to 20, 22 degrees. It's not going to do the best job at cooling. Donk. Kind of wish I shifted everything over. I mean, it's still time. No, I think we'll maybe. Oh, it's sort of hard to choose. But let's just do it. I'm second guessing myself here, so let's just go. You know what? Let's just do it. And so we'll go. There'll be one here, one here, one here, one here, and then maybe we can do another one, sort of along there as well in this rapidly cooling zone. Great. So we are almost completely out of this tank, which is kind of scary. I didn't expect us to be out of that air or out of that generating that natural gas so quickly. Man, I just stumbled over words then. Wow. Hang on. Why? You've got a suit. Oh, because you got slime on. Oh. Did we ever figure out? No, we couldn't clean that up. Yeah, smash it. Go, Ellie. Man, she's killing it. And these diagonal ladders are working too, so that's awesome. That's really good to know. Now, cool. They are still using... What in the... Oh. So, is that Harold? Harold went all the way down here. The bell rang for dinner. He's climbed immediately back up the ladder. So it's a great use of your time. I mean, I don't blame him for having fun on that ladder. It looks... Oh, on the ladder. On the fire pole. It looks really fun. But yeah, kind of a waste. Now, this... I do want to clear out this monstrosity at some point. It's kind of an omni-shambles. We can clean this up. Not a super high priority. It's just one of the things that would be nice to do. This wire bridge, why? Yeah, it keeps breaking. We probably need to make it from something a little bit more sturdier. Let's make it from... Will it let me? No. I've got to remove what's there, and then we can put it back in. So when it's not completely broken, but when it does, I think we'll just remove it and replace it. They've got other priorities right now. Alright, so that's been done. We do need to go into the top of these, which, yeah, as we have with that. Okay, you can't even see it. So yeah, straight into the top, which means we'll remove that. We'll knock that one back. Oh, of course not. No, we don't. They're in the bottom because they're coming out of the bottom to go up there. And in like the worst possible way, we are going to run a pipe all the way along and then across there, which it does seem very, very silly. Although, we could just run it straight up and we'll feed it across all of these. That'll work. Let's do that. And liquid ridge. It does matter. We are feeding it up. Groovy. Oh, so maybe we'll remove that. Oh, that had stuff in it. We could shut off. So let's do... It's intake, outtake. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so it needs to go white through to green, which of course it goes white through to green. Man, second guessing myself now. So let's do that. And of course that will go to there for now. And we'll do automation wire. We need a NOT gate, so it's, if this is empty, then it should not be active. I think that's right. Has something been built? Oh, they built the pipes behind it, but not anything else. How strange. They might have been marked up as a priority. So, this... nat gas, please. Do need to go gas pump, pipe. This goes into here. This goes into here. This goes into here. Let's prioritize these. So at least we've got a second one ready to go. Oh. So that's... Man, that... Why is this power not on? Oh, I killed that already. Wow. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, that's why, because we're not using any of the gas. So, right now, the only thing we've got running is our oxygen, which I guess is kind of good. And you're probably letting all the gas out. Yeah, I'd assume that we've lost, yeah, most of our chlorine in here now with that whole depressurization. Alright, so Abe, you're on, buddy. I'm going to need you to... Oh, no power. Man, alright. Alright, so let's... Emergency. How are we going to do this? So they're not going to get in there. We're going to have to disable this, I think. Just for now. If we disable this, it means that everyone should pass. And let's get this. We need this. We need this. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I'd be doing this. It shouldn't actually be that bad in here. There's natural gas here, and they are holding their breath. But there's areas they can breathe. And this will be exactly the same as last episode, where they almost all died. Cool. So, now that that's done, let's enable that building. Just pause. We'll check out. Should be right. Let's move to there. Get out. Get out. Oh, I actually need them on the other side of that. before they die. There we go. Excellent. Cool. Okay. So, you don't have a suit on. Get out. There we go. So if you could... Alright, so that's built, so you should be able to build that now. Man, alright. And there's a lot of natural gas trapped in there. So maybe we do this. And we'll just run some airflow tiles just to let all this out. Groovy. Now, how are we going for gas? It's still very natural gassy in here. It's not too bad down here, so we are getting some decent pressure. It's not terrible. There is like sort of a lot of free-flowing natural gas in here, which we do want to get rid of. There's just an insane amount of chlorine in here. Although it might be worth us... Yeah, you know what? While this thing's turned off, let's do that. That. Just to wall it up a bit. And then we can do that because the water level's dropped. So let's go up and we'll do that to there too, and we'll mark this as a 7. And mark this as well. What is this marked as? That's all 5, so all 7's all this. Just because it does need to get done. Cool, that's working way better than I expected, which is great. I get the feeling we won't have enough natural gas to fill all these tanks, but I think it'll be good once this thing kicks back on. And we don't actually know when it comes back on, because we don't have anyone with the brains to determine that. What? Go away. What was that? So, oh, oil. Excellent. Hey, I think we found our next power source. If there's oil down there, and maybe it's some sort of oil volcano or vent or whatever it is that generates oil, I think we will be pretty happy once all this has been cleared out. Man, this is kind of nuts. I thought we had enough put aside. Obviously, I didn't do the maths on the natural gas. So there's a bit in here, like as a backup, which is fine. Yeah, cool. There's lots of polluted oxygen and just general horribleness there. Now, sort of eyeballing this, we do need to cut back there. Hey, wasn't this full of slime? It is. It's full of less slime for some reason. Yeah. I always got the impression that was full. That's alright. What in the... What? How can I can't mop that up. We need to do that. There's just a little blob of polluted water in there, letting off polluted oxygen. And we definitely don't want that. Oh, cool. That's full. That's ready to go. We need suits in there. So that's the next one. Next adventure sorted. We're gonna in here. We'll cut straight across there. We do need to build some deodorizers. Probably don't need that one. Just because once we cut over, all that polluted oxygen is going to pour out. We do need to convert it into the good oxygen. Cool. Alright, so this is constantly running now. And I should have actually... Oh. I should have put some automation in here just to detect gas, a certain type of gas. And that certain type of gas is the natural gas. So let's bump that up. Alright, so are you... Oh, you'll go pick up something. That's... Oh wow. It's just a pile of junk. Let's put some stuff away, please. Yeah. And that, and that, and that. Cool, so... Oh, it needs power, doesn't it? So let's do that. Yeah, these suits have been an absolute godsend. So we got full of... Let's just check our map gas-wise. So we're almost... Oh, just natural gas everywhere. I think we do need to sort of push more of it down a bit. Did you do the... You did? Cool. Right, so that saved that bit of power, which is great. What's not great is that we only have 3 gas reservoirs full of natural gas in terms of our power requirements. Don't know exactly when this will kick back on, but I think I saw when it was when was it coming back on? Oh, I thought it was like 40 cycles. I must have read that wrong. Cool. So they're doing that. Let's do that as well. Okay, so I think we're not a great place and an okay place. We've got power. Well, we've got power enough for the base. There's still some free flowing natural gas in the base, which we can work on. This one I think we'll leave alone. We do at the moment only have 7 beds. That's up there, which is great. Probably out of power. No, they're not. Okay, so I think we need to kick over here. We'll get some more beds in. We'll sort this out. And most importantly, I think we need to go on a bit of an adventure. Clean this up so we can start digging down. We'll get into that oil, and of course, let's find out what's going over in this area here. But that's for the next episode. So thank you all for watching. Do like, do subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode. See you then.